Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be predicting the League 1 and the League 2 playoff results. So in League 1 there's Oxford United versus Blackpool and Lincoln City versus Sunderland. And in League 2 there's Newport County versus Forest Green Rovers and Tranmere versus Morecambe. So yeah, we're going to start with League 2 and see what we predict. Now the first game of League 2, which will be happening tomorrow, is Newport County versus Forest Green Rovers. Now, Forest Green Rovers finished 6th, Newport finished 5th. They finished on the same points. Newport had 7 more goal difference than them. That is what separated the two teams. Not much. Newport won beaten in the last 5, but Forest Green Rovers did win the last 2. I'm not sure if Newport did, but I do know that Forest Green Rovers did. And that's why my prediction, I think momentum will be a key factor in this game. Obviously Forest Green Rovers winning the last 2 games. And I do think they're actually a side that plays some decent football, I can't lie. And I think Forest Green Rovers 2-1. That's what I'm going to go with, 2-1 Forest Green Rovers. Now moving on from the vegan boys onto Tranmere versus Morecambe for the first leg. Morecambe obviously finishing 3rd and Tranmere finishing 7th. Morecambe in a decent end to the season. And for me, I think Morecambe has to go through. They have to beat them Scousers. I think, obviously Morecambe, back in the day they were a non-league team. They've got some fresh energy. And I think they'll win the first match of their playoff. I'm going to go with 2-0. Then for the second leg, I think this one is going to be an all-important one for the Newport versus Forest Green. Obviously, Forest would be 2-0 up at that point. And I think 1-1 for the second leg. So therefore, Forest Green Rovers will be going through to the League 2 playoff final. And I think that Tranmere Morecambe, 1-0 Tranmere, and that means Morecambe will go through to the League 2 playoff finals and try and get themselves up into League 1. On to the League 1 predictions. Blackpool versus Oxford United. Obviously Oxford United and Blackpool actually, in fact, they both won 4 of the last 5. Decent form they are in. Oxford barely scraping into the playoffs. Charlton had a bit of a bad run about near the end of the season, and that put Oxford into the playoff positions. Blackpool comfortably in 3rd. Nowhere near 2nd, but they were comfortably in 3rd. And you know what? I don't know why. I rate Blackpool. I honestly do rate Blackpool. They're a decent side. And you know what, Blackpool? You're going to win this 2-1. You're going to win this 2-1 Blackpool. And for the Lincoln City versus Sunderland, Sunderland obviously won the Premier League only 3 years ago. 2018. Wow, that's a bit mad. It was 2017 or 2018, one of them. It's a bit mad. Obviously, they had a big downfall. But they've got some decent players. The likes of McGeady. Charlie White is a great player. So they've got a decent squad in them. But you know what? Lincoln, they've been rising through the leagues. They are determined. They do what they want. But I'm going to go with 1-1 for the first leg. Moving on to the second legs, Oxford United versus Blackpool. I did say Blackpool would win 2-1 in the first leg, and I'm going to go 3-2 to Blackpool. I think Blackpool win it 3-2 in the second leg. There'll be goals, and I think Blackpool will edge it with a 5-3 aggregate score, and they'll be into Wembely to be in the playoff final. Just like they were 12 years ago when they got promoted to the Premier League. They'll be playing in a playoff final. And finally for the Lincoln versus Sunderland. This, I'm still debating it right now, but I'm going to go 2-1 Lincoln, and I think Lincoln will go to the final. Just, they're new, they're fresh in League 1, sorry. They were in non-league a few years ago, up to League 2, sorry, now to League 1. They're a great side, they've got some decent players as a squad. They play brilliantly together. Obviously finishing on the same points as Sunderland, so not much separated them, but I do think that Lincoln will go through to play in the playoff final. That's going to be it for today. That was my prediction for the League 1 and League 2 playoffs. Now, the finals, obviously they're going to play in a few weeks. I don't even know when they are played, to be honest. But yeah, that's who I think is going to be in the final. If you enjoyed that, make sure to drop a like, subscribe down below, so we can try and get to 500 by the end of the year. That's the goal. See you guys in another video tomorrow.